Hey, 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 guys. Hopefully you guys have not forgotten me as much. Well, guys, welcome to episode number 9 this week. I know you guys were expecting Spider-Man 2 today. I think you guys have been most likely aware. Well, fortunately, much more aware in return that, I haven't live streamed since Tuesday. So sadly, yes and no. But you guys have understand that my followers have been a little more up and down. Or have anything else to focus in return, or go anything else by it and closely. But also we have somewhere that's never actually ever been done before. With my strongest power today, so pretty much so far 567 mods here today, and what you guys have seen me been up to for a while. And like I said, guys, I knew I was gonna hit something like this after the last number of days. So like I said, guys, I apologize for that. It's gonna take a little bit for me to get adjusted on stuff. But it is good to be back, guys, after a while, and pretty much without any ideas or any corruptions, as much as anything else goes. It's good to see you guys back in position. Sis Novia, make a love shout out, dearest. Thank you for hanging by with us. It has been the last number of days this week. It really has. And pretty much due to my current throat, guys. If you guys have not exactly heard, my throat was a little extra sore. If you guys remember, because it's pretty much been a rough one after the last couple weeks. I wasn't gonna be healing myself as much lately, or noticing what I was gonna be doing, and pretty much giving everything else in return. Then I had to deal with the stupid AdSense again this week. That's why I was asking if you guys would have watched my videos on a playlist. Hey Grace, dearest, make love shout out. How you been today? Long time no see. Love, how are you? Tattoo, I was gonna speak to you on the Facebook. See if we can do something about my watch hours, because I was checking my watch hours this morning, and it's never exactly pretty if you look at it. But as you guys know, I'm gonna jump into that and jump into this in a second. I do want to thank you guys for joining me today, guys, with our strongest power, with our podcast services, social media services, and everything else that's more according to plan today. As far as everything else has been winding up being, well, like I said, guys, it's been a while. You see, guys, so my internet was not gonna be good. Oh, nevertheless, physically, and Grace, long time no see, and it has been a while since I haven't seen you. I noticed you haven't been live as much, or to be open and honest either. But I do know Sister Via ain't going anywhere. I know she's watching my videos on my playlist. Anytime we update them, anytime we get a chance, or the way you guys get an opportunity. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get monetized again soon. But we gotta make sure everything else is in position. We always gotta make sure, guys, everything else is under control. Keep everything else in front, but not exactly backward. It's like, how are we going to know if we're doing something more fitting or much more to handle? That's the only thing in return. But guys, today's date, by the way, if it wasn't for the internet being naughty, slow, it's having a landscape, guys, that's sloppy, we would have done an episode of Assassin's Creed Mirage. I was talking to somebody coming out of Facebook Messenger, I think before the start of the weekend, guys. I think on Thursday or Friday, and she told me just to keep doing what I'm doing, and that's what I'm pretty much going to do today. I know it has been a while, guys, since I haven't live streamed, or pretty much quite some time to heal it. But it's gonna take a little bit more and a little bit more, guys, to get back to what I'm doing. But yeah, guys, today's the date. This is June 23rd, 2024, with our strongest power. And you know, guys, if I was monetized, if I was still exactly damn well monetized right now, that would have been great. It would have been so much better.
From life reality.
It would not exactly be mistaken either, because there would always be another way around it. Well, guys, we also have Sarah May, Sissy Coy, how are you? That's Tomek, how are you? Karen Young, dear, shout out to you. How's it going? Make a love shout out. There you go, Batera, how you doing? Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me today, because I wasn't going to be without you guys, with our strongest power. I mean, nobody would, but everybody is still alive and well. People know how to be alive and well, fellas. I mean, my ass ain't going anywhere. As long as I'm getting back to what I'm doing today, guys, and getting everything else under control. Excuse me. But I do want to thank you guys for joining me today with our strongest power. If you guys get the time, remember guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. By doing anything you guys want to do. By sharing it, guys, and pretty much having our social media, our podcast services, all around our YouTube channels, and pretty much everything else in return. Make it so we go live, guys. Like I said, my ass ain't going anywhere without a fight. Like I said, we're back to being monetized. Getting back to what we're doing. Even though it's going to take me a little more extra and a little more extra to really get back to what I've been doing before. And if you guys are able to sell it out and follow it, guys, like I said, we get back to monetized again. Which you guys understand we will. All you guys gotta do, guys, is our podcast services and selling it, following it, and tweeting it out under social media. All you guys need to do, guys, is do the same thing. Like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. But other guys, you know, it has been an off and on week. And to be open and honest, when it comes to AdSense, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with myself, you know. But apparently my WhatsApp just really wants to surrender. But I did have that Facebook call with Life Reality this week. I told her what I was gonna do, and basically pretty much anything else. Note to self, maybe having a backup game plan, and doing what I was gonna be able to allow to do. So I'm like, I was thinking I would give you guys a Facebook opportunity, pretty much a Facebook poll. Because I haven't done a YouTube poll in a while. I was gonna make a YouTube poll today, but I cannot think of a damn thing ever since the last time I made a poll. I mean, no, I have not, guys. But I think everything else would be to have the time to tell itself. Kind of like sewing a time capsule or a time machine. But like I said, guys, it has been a while. But I am back, guys. But do you guys know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow, guys, is June 24th. And you guys know what that means. I'm gonna be turning 31 on my birthday tomorrow. If you guys have not exactly heard. Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's my birthday, guys. I want to wish you guys you guys can wish me a happy birthday in the chat. With our strongest power today. Hopefully we can make this a better celebration. Like I said, we're back in action. Like I said, everything else is under control as well. And doing something that has always been done according to plan, and according to anything else in general. Eli Katu, thank you so much. Claude Perez, why are you telling me this now? I do not allow that crap to my strongest power. I mean, I don't ever scam to anyone. I'm not sure who sent you today. Nah, don't worry about it, guys. It's pretty much some troll maker. Hey, Zoville, make a little shout out to you, brother. How you doing? Well, like I said, guys, I mean, I did go to work yesterday. I mean, for the last couple of days, and I mean, I do want to let you guys know, Spider-Man 2 will be back next Saturday and Sunday mornings. So, Claude Perez, if I were you, I would get your ass out of the chat box before something else happens. I'm not looking out for you, but if I were you, I would keep your mouth shut and tell Sister Elsa to do whatever she's got to really do. Whatever she really has to do in front of me. Why would I ever scam and scam? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you have any idea how many times people have refunded the super chats? I most certainly don't think you understand very well. I'm not sure if you read books or anything. But I did pay YouTube Premium, guys, yesterday. But like I said, guys, it's been a tired week. You tell me, guys, like I said, it's been a tired week this week. You know, I've been working for a few days, and I've just been waiting to get back into this. Ems Foden, make a shout out to you, dearest. How are you? How are you, dearest? Welcome. Well, like I said, guys, it's been quite some time to get back to what we're doing. I mean, if someone's going to be calling me a liar, I want one of you guys to remove this person in the chat. To tell me, I mean, I'm not a bad person. I'm an exciting person to talk to. But like I said, guys, I mentioned it, so I'll say it again. As soon as we get back to our technique, we're gonna get back to what we're doing. Not anything else by morning. I ain't no scammer. How about you just take your emojis and get your ass out of here? I don't think you know what you're talking about. Corleus Zuli, can you do me a favor? Walubs, can you do me a favor? Can you remove Claude Perez in the chat? I mean, he's starting to call me a phony and start calling me, pretty much whatever he wants to call me. But he's on super chat after super chat. Because I really don't understand what he's talking about. I mean, yes and no. But I do not think he's gonna have anything else necessary to tell me otherwise. Give me 1 second, guys. Don't answer my stupid right ear. There we go. Well, like I said, guys, it's been a rough number of days this week. I'm trying to get better the jitters out. To really be open and honest too. But you know, guys, it's been a long time coming. It's been a while coming. People have been asking when I was going to be back. And here I am, guys. Excuse me. But 9 times out of 10, if someone's going to call you a scammer, guys, or call you whatever, don't even try to believe them. Because all they're going to do is make it turn everybody else against you. When it comes to dropping super chats, super stickers, which I'm about to get back into that soon. I really, really want to. But if you guys keep on watching my playlists that I've got under my live streams, you guys can do anything to make sure you guys are pretty much proud of where we're at today. But tomorrow is my birthday, guys. I'm gonna be 31, especially. Not sure if I want to do a birthday stream. I mean, if I do, I could do another episode of The Legend of Dragoon tomorrow. But I am off today, guys. I'm off tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. With our strongest power in hand. But you see, guys, if I did have super chats right now, I would have you guys see if you can swap a super chat or super sticker, and also become a beginner channel member. But we don't have that right now. But we will be back into what we're doing, I think, within a matter of weeks. In the next number of weeks right now. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. We also have Zelena. Make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? M's Froden. I mean, M's Futain. She's pretty much been around here for a while. Miu, how you doing? No, Julie, can you do me a favor? Are you able to get back to my watch hours again?
Let's go.
Since it has been, well, because I haven't live streamed since Tuesday, as far as I know. But you guys will also, you guys understand, we will be back to rebounding, guys, to, Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Aids after tomorrow. So I do want to jump back into that system, get back to where we're at, and, see what we can do otherwise. My fifth rose, Pinky Gray's in the house this morning. Make a little shout out. Yeah, make a little shout out to Pinky Gray as well. Well, apparently my followers have been up and down. Up and down subsequently. But not exactly as much if you can really identify it, bring it, or pretty much get a lot of salutation either. But yeah, guys, by the time I turn 31 tomorrow, I'm probably going to be having something fun at this day and age. So on Isabella, shout out, how are you? But yeah, guys, I was talking to somebody coming out of a Facebook call pretty much the other night. I mean, not exactly yesterday. It must, I'm pretty sure it might have been Thursday. And I told her what I pretty much want to do. Pretty much outside the channel, inside the channel. See if that would maybe not work at this point in time, guys. Maybe do a sports channel. But I'm like, well, I'm like, what am I gonna do? So basically, guys, what I decided to do was, I'm pretty sure I was gonna stick with the same thing at the same time. But other than that, guys, like I said, it's been a tough time for me to get back to what I'm doing. And love what I do, guys. Appreciate what you guys see what I can do. I mean, we are the best, strongest power. It's always filled, guys, with a lot of entertainment, a lot of popularity, a lot of energy, and a lot of talented stuff, guys, with our strongest power, of our popularity, of our exciting community, our friends of our community. We can say what's sounding good, we can say everything else is in position. I'm not gonna be leaving right now. I'm not gonna be leaving right now, but we like Katu, thank you so much, brother. If you can do me a favor, are you able to increase my watch hours real quick? Because I did look at my watch hours a little while ago this morning. And so far today, guys, it's not exactly been pretty. It's pretty much exactly what it's always been. I don't think it's a funny thought, but I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I am at 3.6 on watch hours right now, so. Because I think it's ridiculous, but it's the way YouTube really wants to smart me. And do whatever they pretty much want to do for me. Well, let me reassure you guys. Everybody's got issues, but not a lot of people do. You pretty much got to know you always got to know what you got to do on your YouTube channel. Be live all the time, get back to what you're doing all the time, and doing something you really want to enjoy all the time. And not exactly pause or stop at a better, decent time. Well, like I said, guys, Spider-Man 2 will be back next Saturday and Sunday mornings. Since it's going to be another number of days before we get ourselves paled. Well, guys, speaking of pale, if you guys want to catch more of the Legend of Dragoon, you guys always get new episodes 3 to 4 days a week on the schedule today. So all you guys need to do, guys, is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. But liking and sharing the stream, guys. Remember, like and share the stream. Always like and share the stream, guys, as much as you can. Like and share the stream, guys. And if there's anything you guys want to mention, I know Sister Novia ain't leaving our side anytime soon. I mean, all I'm gonna say is, guys, Sister Novia's been, she's been with our strongest power as much as we can remember. As far as I know, yes. Instead of saying no, to be honest. I mean, she knows how to build my watch hours, and anytime. Knows what she's got to do to help me. To keep our strongest power, keep everything else bundled, keeping everything else is in position either. But as long as we keep everything else under control, we're going to be just fine and just fine, like we should have been before. And I know we can, guys. We've done this set for a long time. We got to keep everything under control. A lot of loves we always got to do what's really in front of us. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream. And if there's any new games at all you guys want to see on the schedule, tomorrow is my 31st birthday. I'm gonna be 31, guys. Me, moi, Zach Dawson from Titanic. I'm gonna be 31 years old, guys, with our strongest power by tomorrow. By tomorrow morning as we speak. So that's gonna be really, really something to think about too. When we get the time and also get the chance. But all you guys gotta do, guys, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always remember one thing. The favoritism to anything, guys, with our strongest power, our popularity and everything else in general today, our partnership here today, our great stuff here today to really take care of everybody. Like I said, guys, with views, thumbs up, and a lot of followers, and all that fun stuff that people can really display. Oh, remember, guys, there's always one especially important thing. Tears for Chrissy, make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? How's it going this morning? Ba-da-ba-da-ba, I don't understand the other words to this, but it's a long story. Well, guys, we have got someone dance for Lovitz this morning. And to really stick around, too. Oh, absolutely. I mean, like I said, our strongest power ain't going anywhere. And you guys can bet your ass I'm not going anywhere without a fight. I'm telling you right now. Trust me. Our strongest power has been the biggest we've ever had. And it still is to this day. And remember, guys, the best important thing with our strongest power is love, support, and respect is the key. See, awesome and creative, guys, with our strongest power. A lot of entertainment, partnership, friendships, psychology, phonology, a lot of fun stuff along the way. If you guys ever want to be mods in the chat, that would be great too. Anytime you want, when you want. Nobody has ever been bossy before. Excuse me. But as long as we keep everything else in the resource, like I said, guys, we're going to be just fine the way it should be, and the way it always has to be. I mean, a different story, to be honest. Different stuff, Isabella. Long story in hand. Well, yes, guys, knowledge is power. With our strongest power today. And other than that, guys, anytime we manage to find people, group of people, find people, and socialize everything we can with our strongest power of our popularity and our biggest ever entertainment, biggest that we've ever seen before, our very eyes, guys. It may or may not be as terrible as it should be, or much more gifted.
To you, friend Jack.
But everything else should always be the way it should be. all we gotta do, guys, with our strongest power, all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. If you guys can help me with my watch hours here today, that would be great. I've got 3 playlists in the back, and I'm not even joking right now. And unfortunately, I don't think it's compared to half and half to anything at all. But like I said, guys, my popularity is so strong. Our strongest power has been the highest it's ever been. With more followers, guys, more thumbs up, much more viewership, the way people should always handle it otherwise. If people cannot understand the value, if people cannot understand how much more rising against it, then what are they going to be doing going forward? That's pretty much another thing, too. You always want to make yourselves proud, much more fitting, and doing something that everyone else has ever done beforehand. Much more to trust it, guys, and always trust your instincts. But yeah, guys, all we need to do is follow and share it, like it, support it, tweet it out, and socialize it under Twitter, guys, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Now, you guys remember how long I've been on the social media for? Since tomorrow, I'm going to be 31 years old on my birthday soon. So, Leah, Vox, make a love shout out. Supporte, Diago, also Ramiu. La Labs, thank you for coming in today. And also joining us today with our strongest power also. Never be frustrated, guys, but keeping your eyes focused and keeping everything else in position. But you don't use social media, John, no worries. Gangsman, there you are. Lolubs, there you are. I was hoping you were gonna be here today and help me with my watch hours. I'm gonna talk about this conversation again in just a little bit. Oh, you're 48? 48 is better than the way other people can really age. Or the way how many people can really guys, change their voice, change their attitudes, change anything else in particular. Whatever it could be, people have the same voice, people have everything else, the same point at the same time. But it all depends. How much they can really change, how much they can really involve it, and maybe try to enhance it too. But Gigsman, I do have a conversation for you, if you don't mind. Excuse me. But never having a difficult time, guys. Trust me. But you guys, guys, I have been on Twitter for over almost 6 years, coming up on July 30th this year. So that's gonna be well said and pretty much preparing. I mean, I still got a bit of this cough in front of me, coming out of my little bit of my sore throat right now.
How old did you say you were?
31 tomorrow, brother. So I say, brother John, like I said, I'm gonna be 31 tomorrow. But like I said, guys, my ass is off till Thursday. Had to work the last couple of days, pretty much here and there. Without any bad ideas or correction, but pretty much manifestation. But back to what I was saying, guys. It's gonna be almost 6 years by the time I've reached July 30th with Twitter and Facebook. But not to mention the highest expertise either. Also, guys, reaching almost 8 years. Nearly about reaching 8 years, guys, on YouTube. So I'll be going to 8 years on YouTube by then, and also 6 years with Twitter and Facebook. Just to keep everything else under control with our strongest power here today. A lot of fun with a lot of energy, criticism. Making sure our voices are always being heard, guys. Making sure we got something to talk about. As soon as my monetization gets back in unique, keep everything else under control again, and back to our boundaries. Oh yeah, guys, my love and I, guys, we're gonna have something fun that we're gonna be doing tomorrow. So guys, by the time I turn 31 on my birthday tomorrow, I'm not sure how old you are, Loves Gangsman. I don't think you ever told me how old you are. but I've known you and Sartala for a while. Coming out of our strongest power here today, so... I don't think you'll hardly tell me. Year by year, day by day. Yes, guys, week by week, if I'm certain. Tomorrow, Gingsman. That's why I say Sister Gingsman, is exactly tomorrow. Same time, same channel.
Happy birthday, birthday.
But I guess my 2 love and I, her and I have been together for, over 7 years. And, we've also been physically engaged. I think ever since our second annual talent show. So we've been together much more than it really is otherwise. Never being fake, guys, but giving everything else in reality. But Gigsman, are you able to do something for me? Between my views, thumbs up, and my watch hours, maybe? If you're able to do that, if you're looking to get something today, you can let me know anytime. I mean, that'd be great to do so. Never been misoccupied to do so, or anything. I mean, everybody's gonna be invited to do anything. With my watch hours, like I said, I'm gonna get jump into that in a second. Way after we talk about Steam. But that's gonna be the end of social media today, guys. My 2 love and I, we're gonna have something fun that we're gonna be doing tomorrow. We're thinking about having Arby's for my birthday tomorrow night. But I may have a little extra birthday money too. And also, guys, my 2 love is she also got something for my birthday too. And I'm not gonna unwrap anything right now. If I'm also gonna have a game as well. I know somebody was asking if I was getting something sharping. Or something to sample. I'm like, well, I want most of you guys to really surprise me or shock me. But so yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of social media today. We're gonna talk about Steam in another 15 minutes, maybe like 20 minutes, somewhere. And I don't know if you actually heard when I had that conversation with I mean, I was talking to somebody under Facebook a couple days ago about the AdSense crap and also the other crap in return. I mean, it's not about the scamming or anything, but it's pretty much something that I've had during my second monetization. You know, the way a lot of us swap having a dollar sign under super chats here today, or giving up a lot of watch hours, you know, and you see, guys, in a decent time, that's happened the second time this year. It happened once, I think once or twice. I mean, once, I believe, guys, ever since last year. And during any historic time, it's never been exactly alarming for me. It's never been crucial for me. Oh, you're telling me, Gingsman. So Gingsman, are you able to do something tomorrow for my birthday? If we get a chance? I mean, I'm not trying to please you. I'm not trying to miscalculate with you. No worries, Gingsman. I hear where you're coming from. Excuse me. But are you able to do something for me tomorrow? The answer if I'm gonna be live streaming tomorrow, maybe. But I'm still having a bit of this stupid tickle at this point on my throat. I'm still doing a little bit of this without any jitters or fussing stuff down the toilet. But I don't see that being having a bad erection or have a difficult decision. Oh, for Lean Lane, make a love shout out, dearest. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in, ladies and gentlemen, of our strongest power. We also have Chris Carl. I want you guys to watch my playlist. Increase my watch hours today. So what I'm gonna do, guys, well, I'm gonna have something fun going on. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play Increase. By the way, I did get your message, Gangsman. Are you able to do something between anything else going forward? I mean, it really doesn't matter to me. If you surprise me or shock me, what do you want to do? Because tomorrow's my 31st birthday, to be honest. I mean, I'm going to be something, watch, play, list. There we go. We also have the members, guys, from Imelda. Thank you for coming in, fellas. I mean, guys and girls at this point. For example, guys, we got Diane, Peary. I mean, no. Not 21, 31. Lulub's Gangsman, you got me a little bit mistaken. I'm gonna be 31 tomorrow. Not 21, 31. I repeat, 31 tomorrow, guys. Of our strongest power today. So, the plan going forward tomorrow, guys, so yeah, guys, the plan going forward tomorrow, tomorrow night, my Sulov and I, we're gonna be grouping up together, so yeah, 31 Lulubs, that's what I was talking about. I thought you were saying I was gonna be 21, guys. I'm like, nope. I'm not gonna be 21 anymore. I'm gonna be 31 tomorrow, guys. On my birthday by then. So what I want you guys to do, if you guys can watch my watch hours in the chat, that would be great. I've got 3 playlists. And we've seen, I mean, Gangsman, you've seen a lot of people. The way people talk a little bit about dealing with AdSense after AdSense. No, Gangsman, I'm not sure if I told you. And I would tell you guys in the chat too. Hold on. Excuse me. Because I don't want the stupid throat to get back to haunt me either. So back to what I was saying, guys. So I was talking with Life Reality coming out of I did a Facebook call a couple days ago. I think it was on a Thursday or Friday exactly. And she told me everything is going to be okay. She told me it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. I mean, just to really get back to being monetized again. Well, as you guys all know, everything is going to be back the way it should be and the way it is. I think we've seen a lot of people do AdSense. And she told me it's real easy to really complete. To continue to do super chats and do super stickers and also also perks and whatnot. That's what I said, well, if I get a chance to wait for weeks to come, it's probably going to be after the end of this month. I repeat, guys, after the end of June. I don't know, I'm not sure, Gangsman, if you want to help me or not. As soon as it starts coming back to haunt me. Because, I can use a lot of help from you guys in the chat. I guess I got more views, more thumbs up, more followers. Make sure YouTube does not have anything with solid notation as much. We always want our strongest power to be major, be colorful, be majestic, and a lot of fun, guys, and strong entertainment. So, but Gangsman, if you're able to do that, if you're looking to gift wrap tomorrow, that would be great. I'm not trying to push your luck or anything. It could be happening at any time. As long as people... Oh, are you so? Alright, guys, I'm gonna go to Lowen. We have a little something going on with Sana. But like I said, guys, it all depends exactly. We always want to trust our instincts as much as anything else goes. It's only been the last time, guys, since I haven't live streamed on a Tuesday. So it's been that long, but not exactly the shortest. Alright, guys, we're gonna jump into some dialogue real quick. Then, as you guys see, Dot is holding Sana, and basically she's officially poisoned after what happened last week. After we had this one boss battle. You guys can see we took on the Fae brand in the past here today. So you guys remember we took on the Frey brand and the Graham? This Graham did have some sort of green Dragoon element for, according to King Lovitz. So we're here in this town, guys. It's called Lowen, and it does state the following. Wow, guys, what a crowd. If you're in the middle of a current war, it's true, Dart. If I was going to be fine, according to Santa, guys, if I was currently fine in this establishment, it would be, I would probably say fun.
I know that.
And Dart did improvise, guys, to Santa. I know you'll get well soon. Well, apparently, guys, she's been exactly a little bit poisoned. If you guys think about it for a minute. Or not to have any coincidence, for that matter. Or whatever it could never be troubling. And then we have the senator, guys, watching over Santa for the time being. And he does exactly so. That he's been having a little extra symptoms during, way after the battle. I mean, I don't think Giganto... You guys remember the first time we approached Giganto? AKA, kind of like battling Kratos, kind of like battling somebody else, more the merrier. Or going after Thanos, guys, from Marvel Avengers. Now, Cargo did do something to Sana during her condition. But Dart is advising this doctor or professor can do anything to her. So, but you guys understand too, she's pretty much not a Dragoon figure until much later on. But Lovitz is, Dart is, and Rose is as well. So if you guys at least expect it, it's pretty much the other way around it. Or, and yes, guys, the space that we use. But this character's name, guys, his name is a Senator. You guys remember, Senator was exactly pronounced. It's S-E... If you guys recall today, guys, Senator was exactly pronounced as S-E-N-A-A... I mean, S-E-N-A-T-N-A-T-O-R. But the way the word senator is pronounced, it's S-A-N-A-T-O-R. It's kind of like going to a game show, guys, trying to fill in the blanks and solving the words. And yes, guys, solving the puzzles for sure. So, the senator, guys, wants Dart and the others to go find some sort of a dragon plant. And Lovitz does inform the others that Lowen is pretty much a commercial town, and everybody is welcomed. Not to have any surpassing, guys. Or not to have anything, guys, with scaring anything. And a much more deep thought. But as far as what I'm going to be getting, guys, on my birthday tomorrow, I might be expecting something from you guys. I don't know. But like I said, guys, I was talking with Sister Eden, Life Reality, yesterday. And she told me I have nothing to worry about. She said everything's going to be fine. You guys, if you guys recall, like I said, you guys know damn right it's going to be just fine. Because I don't want us to have to make Silver not out of control. Because nobody should ever be massaging pretty much in the balance. As long as we know. We always want to know what we're doing, what's our strongest power. Like I said, we got everything else with a lot of flexibility, negotiations, and anything else just the more the way it seems. So guys, if you guys can see today, we did send, you guys remember, according to this town, Lowen that we're in, most of us in the party, guys, we did send Sana to the clinic. And apparently, guys, we want to find something, whatever, the Dragoni plant, what do you call it, guys, the dragon plant. Whatever you guys want to call it. So we wanted to look something start between here and there. Excuse me. Now, if I'm gonna have something hot today, guys, maybe. Plus, I was gonna go to one of the drink vendors last night. But 9 times out of 10, not exactly. I was about to, but apparently they've got to fix the damn thing. Between just one gas station instead of the other one in front. So I'm like, okay. No worries at this point in time. Not to cause a scene or anything. I'm like, I'll just get a little something to drink and just be on my way. So, so like I said, guys, I'm feeling a little extra fine. My musketeer and I got, my two love and I, we're gonna be back to, cheerleading this coming Wednesday, and what
happened to you just now? My membership was paused.
Well, basically, it's due to the damn absence, Julie. I mean, it's pretty much due to the fact if I'm on bank account with the payments, and the first time I've ever had it. But it's been exactly my second time I've had it. I think we've seen a lot of YouTube channels have this predicament and have this sort of problem before. I mean, it's pretty much my second time this year. That's why I do want to advise you guys to. I do want to always advise you guys to watch my playlist to increase my watch hours as much as you can today. It may be shrunk a little bit more, but it's due to the AdSense. But I'm gonna try to follow next time around. And by the time we get better than the next couple weeks, we're gonna get back to what we're doing. Trust me. That's why I'm gonna get back to advise you guys to get back to dropping super chats, get back to beginner membership again. Even if we really have to restart from scratch again. You know, guys, with weeks to come and anything else but a matter of time. But you know, it's happened to a lot of us, guys. Okay, so what we want to do is, 1 minute, guys. Apparently, guys, we have some sort of, Bob Salesman, I think you've seen, a lot of people have something with YouTube channels. By having an estimate amount of time, you know, how much their payments are, how much they have to really connect bank accounts with, and other stuff with that in hand.
Yes, it has happened to everyone.
I mean, to me, like I said, guys, it's happened to me twice. Only 2 times, that was it. But that's been... I mean, it's been enough times that's been wet or dry in return. That's why I always want to have you guys help me in the chat. Keep on increasing my watch hours, the followers, thumbs up, and the views. That way a lot of us could not have any of this problem. And we're gonna start us, guys. I knew we were gonna find something in this area. So guys, as far as anything else goes, well, we're gonna talk about Steam as of right now. So Kingsman, I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of people do it. We're gonna talk about AdSense, talk about the YouTube monetization and whatnot, between that sort of stuff and return. I think, yeah. I'm gonna spend enough time to really achieve any goal, whatever it's pretty much according to anything for that goal, and pretty much any plans that are necessary, if possible. But guys, we're gonna jump into Steam right now. If you guys are looking to have something recommending, something strong, something benefiting, something much more strong you guys haven't bought, really need, or wanted to really begin with, start with, handle, or have something that no one else has ever played before, never ever crossed before in their minds, or anything else before their very eyes. You want to talk about a huge bird? I don't think I'm gonna watch any of that come into a head. What's up, Chris Mel? Shout out, how you doing? Actually, Megalith shout out. Long time no see, Chris Mel. Now, Chris Mel ain't going anywhere either. I know he's pretty much seeing what I've been doing. Pretty much between Watts hours. Like I said, guys, it's only the stupid YouTube updates. People have Watts hours and pretty much have having too many super chats. But no worries, guys, it's really info. Okay, so we also have NZZ. Make a love shout out to you, partner. Make a love shout out. Let's try to sound it and multiply. Okay, speaking of multiply today, if you guys are into any beginner's luck, not any self-doubts by starting something new, and having something big with games, pretty much the biggest, but pretty much the strongest reviews, having downloadable content, guys, to other exciting stuff for games. And pretty much, guys, to any downloadable content, to any specialized games you guys where we really want to jump in the system. All you guys gotta do, guys, is search any games you want, when you want them, when you need them, and to see if there's anything sharpening and anything recommending. And yes, guys, the space that we use. I'm gonna go and use this one end real quick. As long as it's got something sharpening, something to use. I mean, what people don't normally use. But I'm going to stay away from this one YouTuber. If people want to talk about scams, Honest Power does not allow that in return. And I know you guys do not allow it. I mean, I for one had enough with the comes to scamming. I mean, it's not exactly what I do. I mean, Love's Gangsman, you pretty much know I don't ever do that. People tell me I'm nice. I'm always a nice guy. But people don't really listen in a lot. I mean, listen in life and do what they're supposed to do. I think people need to listen to their hearts and see what they really want to catch on with. Whatever they want to really bring in to the system. But on the guys, guys can buy any games you want. So we are going to talk about baseball too. But may or may not be the current plan. Excuse me. I had to clear a bit of my throat again, guys. But if I'm going to have something hot, maybe. Because I don't want to have something life draining, or pretty much anything else to be careful. Be careful in between it. And if I'm going to, guys, there's a bit of a slight chance, but not as much if you think about it. But take care of yourself first, and everybody else later. Oh, guys, we also have pretty United States of America Silver. Silver USA, make a love shout out to us. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to our strongest power today. How's it going? I mean, my sister Gangsman, he knows what he's got to do to help our strongest power. I mean, he's going to have something non-stop in return. Have non-stop service when we get an opportunity. But guys, if there's any games, if you guys are into any games on Steam, any sports, music, or any RPGs in particular, the first thing you guys should always do, look up a name. And my name, guys, my name is Jack Dawson 93. If you guys have nothing, you guys have hardly nothing to lose. I mean, you guys have nothing to lose. To really spread and also enjoy. A lot of support, guys. A lot of popularity with games in total. A lot of fun stuff in total. Towards any games, guys, it's got a lot of credit, excitement, popularity, a lot of greatness, goodness. Anything you guys can draw any balance to. You guys can play any games you want. When you got the time, have somewhere to prepare, and also develop, too. If we know exactly what it could really bring in towards the table. But if you guys want to be mods in the chat to help my watch hours, that would be great. I won't tell you guys my watch hours just yet. I mean, we're not gonna get through any of that just yet. No, not just yet, guys. But soon. Sooner rather than later. Or not to have any side rotation on it. But yeah, guys, speaking of other stuff today, if you guys are into any exciting games, let's go after biggest games. By going after Steam gift cards. And they are always pronounced, guys, at the very top. Steam gift cards, guys. STEAMGIFTCARD. You guys can buy any games, guys, or any in-store purchases. Anytime you want. Whatever they really have to have any transaction, guys. I know I think a lot of us do understand too that Steam can also start refunding stuff depending how many hours you pretty much play. Pretty much on a short amount of time after you buy a game and have something to trail with a game in total. And that's somewhere to really carry also today. You always got to be smart in a matter of time. Yes, guys, in a matter of moments. But if there's any games you guys want to buy under Steam today, you guys go after any amounts you want. So guys, you're welcome to share and also bond and bond. As much as you could really think about and also pretty much anything else without being commissioned or decommissioned. So what you guys can do is, not only can you guys can watch my watch hours going forward, I do got a couple playlists. So you guys can do that anytime. So guys, if you guys are gonna have any time to wonder and think about things, you guys can go after $20 on one on the Steam gift cards. You guys can buy $50 on one, and $100, guys, here in the United States to buy any game you want. And I can think of one person right now that I'm hoping to have to join my true love and I tomorrow night for my birthday for dinner. The CFC wants to really reconcile and also join us tomorrow. I'm like, hopefully. I don't want us to have to think we're not having any self-doubters. Or to have anything else preparing. Brother Vincent, make a shout out to you, brother. How are you? As long as we're giving everybody back together. Excuse me. At least we're trying to get slowly and get back to being better and better again. I think that's a matter a lot of times, but not exactly on other side rotation and whatnot. Because the only thing we would really have to see is how we're pretty much doing otherwise for it. I mean, we always gotta know how to live and learn. By any means in return. Well, guys, this one character is pretty much lost. Between one location instead of any other stuff to investigate. But guys, speaking of investigating today, if you guys are into any strong Squeenix games, guys, any RPGs, action, adventure, shooting RPGs, for example. If you guys are into any Final Fantasy games, we got Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War. Being two parts of that's been one of my favorites for a while. Coming out of Naughty Dog, guys, for example, in the chat today. And also think about today. 2 parts of The Last of Us, coming out of Neil Druckmann and whatnot. Playing the new DLC of Elden Ring. Which I have exactly heard some good things about it now. And you guys bet I have, because even though I haven't played the damn thing, I mean, I haven't played Elden Ring in months. I've heard some pretty good things about the game. I really, really have. I mean, the game itself is never exhausting. Nevertheless, guys, the game itself is exciting to play. But a fun stuff to organize, too. I've always been a huge fan, guys, since I was a kid. Since I was growing up here today. You know, people taught me well. A lot of companions. You know, guys, as I was growing up. And ever since then, guys, I've always been a hardcore badass since I was growing up. Wanted to play RPGs bad enough. Wanted to have something strong for a change, too. And also have something that would make waves and also have something exciting for me. It's like, what do I really want to try? I'm like, was I born to do it? Or was I born to try something that's never been done, that's never been persuading as much? I mean, people know how to live anything else, guys, inside and outside of things. You know, guys, achieving a dream, always achieving a goal, too. Every single thing has got a common, and always a common bond. Now, RPGs has been one of my biggest strong suits. Ever since I was a kid. And I still love RPGs. Have the exploration, the music, the grinding. And to have a lot of fun with any games that's never been self-absorbed. And self-esteem, rather. Always from the ground up, guys, from the very beginning. Always has and always should be. Well, guys, as far as if anyone needs new stuff,
Smiling face with hearts.
I think I'll probably get something for, I'm gonna go ahead and get something for us, guys. I'll give her, I decided to really equip something good for her. And what you guys can see is you got Cape. Cape, guys, it only goes to Rose, guys, here today. To increase her, magic attack damage. As far as other stuff goes, they're pretty much exactly 2 months to really buy, guys, and also sponsor. And also gather us info. Now, speaking of RPGs, guys, if you're into any sports games, this is where we get to baseball normally. What's up, Latoya? Latoya, make a lot of shout out to you, dearest. How are you? How are you? How are you? If you guys don't exactly recall, like I said, guys, tomorrow's my 31st birthday. I will be turning 31 tomorrow. I don't know what's going to be joking around at this point. Not 21, guys, playing blackjack and blackjack. But 31, guys, early 30s by tomorrow. So that's more to think about and also... also think about. Not to have notes. Not to have note to self as much. I thought I was gonna have another 12 for a minute. Give me 1 second, guys. Excuse me. I always hate having that. If I'm thinking about getting something hot today, guys, I probably need plenty of help with that in mind. As long as it's never been down the road. Excuse me. My apologies, guys. Not an opportunity to, after a cough, guys, also doing a bit of a sneeze. Excuse me. I also still got the sinus problem too. Because I don't think it'll stop me or anybody else beforehand. But I'm okay. Catch a bit of my breath. My breath for a minute, and get back to strong reality. Excuse me. Not a problem, Silver Freddy. Well, guys, we are now at 568 mods now. But like I said, if any of you guys get a chance, I want you guys to increase my watch hours in the chat. I've got a lot of episodes on playlists. If you guys want to get the opportunity. Excuse me. Because I don't want to sound worse and worse again. Because that'll be the last thing by mistake. Or pretty much by, always by anything in the process, too. Well, like I said, guys, I'm going to be fine. If I have something to blow on later... I mean, I did blow on a couple things yesterday. I think we're about to try. As good as much as anything else goes. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, if you guys are into any sports games, that's where baseball comes in. If you guys are into baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball,
volleyball,
I mean, basketball, any hockey, or any golf games that you guys really want to check out,
baseball,
or any fun stuff you guys want to think of.
third place medal.
I guess so everything else, guys, is set in stone. Making sure we got everything in position. And much want to enjoy. It's gaming reviews, it's popularity, it's fun stuff, great stuff, good stuff. You guys can buy any games you want. To have your voices heard. Doing your own sports commentary. You guys are playing any popular game. A lot of gaming. That's great. That's special. A lot of anything else to really share for. As long as you guys know what games that are interesting. And anything. Anything you guys can really input in your heads, your minds, and have your voice be heard by listening in normally. I'm gonna jump into baseball now. I'm still doing my 2006 Cardinals campaign. I am 4-11, guys. After 15 games of my 2006 Cardinals replay campaign, I may play some of it today, later on today, if I get a chance and have something sharp. Once those do go up, Silver Pretty, are you able to help me out with any of this? Because I don't wanna have to do the same thing twice, and I have something that's more disposable for that matter. Lulos, Milos, make love shout out, dearest. How are you? Milos, Lulos, are you able to do me a favor? Are you able to and get my watch hours back up as much as you can? Oh, you were waiting for the train. Well, everybody's got to wait for something. You know, guys, wait on the train, wait on to get on board to something. And Davos, guys, we pretty much just got done running into him just now. And pretty much being seen, and pretty much even those.
Pride flower pansexual. Pride flower pansexual. Just WHSTS.
Yeah, that's what sounds exactly. I don't have WhatsApp, Silver Pretty. I do have Facebook, and I also got Twitter.
I play you host.
I want my damn WhatsApp back up there, guys. I really want to get that back up there. I'm like, just find them, will ya? As much as you can. Because guys, by the time the AdSense, it's the same name, Silver Pretty. Same name, Zach Dawson. I have a Pittsburgh Steelers logo. Man, guys, speaking of baseball, what I have been doing, I'm still doing the cards and dice on Digital Diamond version 11 this week.
That's great.
I've just been trying to figure out what I can really stand and stick around with. And also, don't boss around with that either. But I have been playing a little bit more and a little more extra. I don't know what I'm getting on my birthday tomorrow, which I'm going to be surprised is still incredibly sucked. What's going to really come in hand. So I think everything else is going to be much more considered. Thoughts and also something not exactly insane either. But it's going to be fun to try. If someone's going to buy me a game tomorrow, guys, I'll be shocked to everybody else too. And you guys understand I pretty much would, but never be pressured. But I don't know, guys, speaking of being other stuff in return, I might do game 16 for me in our Cardinals. Our Cardinals are taking on the Chicago Cubs again. I do have the couple of the baseball apps that I still have. As you guys can see, I got my fourth win, guys, for me and our Cardinals. We did finish off the Pirates, the last game of the series at Pittsburgh. So guys, the final score was me and Cardinals 7, Pirates nothing at their home stadium. So guys, me and Cardinals are going to take on the Chicago Cubs again. I'm trying to get myself and our Cardinals back to winning. So I might do game 16 for me and our Cardinals today. I think it's gonna be much later on today. Maybe some cards and maybe some dice for Desert on Diamond. I mean, I may be a little extra, not exactly shocked or surprised if I'm going to get another Steam card to go after the next version. I mean, I really want to jump into that, but we'll see what happens. It pretty much exactly depends, guys. When it comes to every single birthday, when it comes to every single anniversary or gaming anniversary, or any stuff, guys, with experience, it takes a lot of excitement, it takes a lot of popularity, and a lot of salutation to value. So I don't see exactly why not. And I know somebody was hyping in the back, guys, the one I spoke to, if I'm gonna be having Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But you guys understand too, that game is worth a lot. And apparently, guys, I've really heard some really good taste about the game. The game itself, I've heard, is really good. If you guys understand that very well. And yeah, I mean, like I said, the game itself is pretty good from what I've heard. I mean, note to self, yes, but note to self, no. As long as people don't feel grouchy or cranky on it. But yeah, I mean, I've been on Steam for over 3 years now. Hey, you guys, it's never been rude, it's never been miscalculating. Or pretty much to the population. So we'll see how things go from there. But anyway, guys, if there's any games you really need or really want, if you're looking to buy exciting games under Steam, or you guys can search and look for my name. Right here, guys. My name is Jack Dawson 93. Pretty much in-store and pretty much online store purchases. Any games you guys really want to jump in the system today? Have fun here today, and also great stuff here today. So like I say, guys, if there's any games you guys really want to trigger. Thank you, Lon Loves Julie. You've always been a real pal to us, for as long as power. But remember, guys, I'm gonna just give a couple parts. Well, remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. And I won't tell you guys my watch hours. I want you guys to play my watch hours and my videos non-stop. And pretty much find them and work with them. Towards whatever we gotta do. And what you guys really want to do, I mean, is to make sure my watch hours does not keep on decreasing within the next couple weeks. But my watch hours today, so guys in the chat, of our strongest power, I am at 3,600 right now. But I don't find myself being funny with that either way. I mean, it's not exactly the total I want, what I really need. I mean, I don't think Basil has seen a lot of that. In between, on the way to keep everything tossed. And guys, we're going Gus to win dance for Lovitz. Very good for the smart attack for the brother in return. My dances have been a lot better, guys, and always been very, very smooth. But anyway, guys, meet and greet. I'm at 3.6k guys on watch hours for the time being. Keep everything else trustworthy and whatnot. And what we do, guys, to help our strongest power, with our views, thumbs up, and our watch hours and whatnot, and to keep everything else, guys, with followers, all we need to do, guys, is we Remember guys, we watch videos in full. Like and share the stream guys, share it and follow it, and also post it all around our social media. And follow and share guys on our social media podcast services. You know guys like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Lot of love, side 2, make a love shout out dearest. I need your help by the way. I mean, since you and I got each other on Facebook, I do need your help. Love it till start. It's to really, really get something trustworthy than that. And also have anything else foreseen. As you guys see, we do have a little something with, since we were exactly gifted with a jar. A jar that was sent and delivered. If you look at it today. Pretty much our plans here today. Sister Taitsua, are you able to do me a trustworthy favor? Since I told you guys my watch hours right now, I'm at 3.6 right now, so since I had to deal with stupid AdSense and AdSense for the most part, doing my second time doing monetization today. So the only biggest important thing, guys. Yeah, I mean, I think all of us need watch hours. So you're pretty much not the bad. I mean, that's not a bad idea either. But like I said, it's only stupid YouTube. YouTube has been the only. It's been only having the stupidity idea of what they've been doing to us these days. It's like, what has YouTube done to us? Between our watch hours, our followers, and our views. Have they just been decreasing us? Do they have something else to really satisfy themselves and have the robots go in? I mean, as long as they're not having robots, I mean, be like real robots all the time, then they really need to get something clear and have something checked out too. I mean, people cannot solve having their own persona, having their own weaknesses or strengths. But it all depends for sure. 176 guys by King Lovitz. Wait, see guys, when we get Albert later on, he's gonna do much more than that for sure. But we'll see how things go. Now I know it's been a while guys since we have not done in gaming news, but we're gonna jump in it right now. Now I think a lot of you guys do know. You guys did. I know a lot of us here in the United States did check out the Nintendo Direct conference. I did hear some good things. Did hear some good names recently coming out of YouTube, coming out of IGN.com currently. By the way, guys, today's date. Today's date it is June 23rd, 2024. So I want to hear what you guys think while I'm reading. Does it increase my watch hours, guys, and do what must be done correctly and also in a better way? So basically, Nintendo did announce some big names. Well, can you tell me your Facebook name, Silver Pretty? See if you can see if there's anything that would make a difference, and also, you know, find any establishment towards it. I'm pretty sure there's something we can really get the gap and also take through. Give me 1 second. Maybe I can try to do something without a hangover. Well, I have a Pittsburgh Steelers logo, Silver Pretty, if that's what you mean. I don't see that being non-stop service either way. But I'll look at that in just a second. So I think a lot of you guys do know. There's been a lot of cool things that Nintendo did exactly announce much earlier this past week. And one of the games, guys, for example, you guys remember having a lot of people play a lot of fighting games. But one true fighting game, in particular by contrast, guys, I mean, you're talking about having Marvel and DC Heroes with it. that people have played a fighting game with them, with a lot of heroes and villains. You know, guys, for example, like Wolverine, like War Machine, Iron Man, Captain America, Daredevil, anybody you guys can think of. Batman, no. Or having Zangief, or Ryu, for example. So I think I'm according to one of our sources. According to one of our sources today, guys, according to the Nintendo company, they did state the following, that there's going to be an ultimate playlist, guys. I repeat, an ultimate playlist, an ultimate collection, guys, to identify. So, guys, we're going to begin the entire collection of Marvel vs. Capcom. You guys heard me right, guys, with our strongest power today. Nintendo's gonna be having something that's never been done beforehand. So guys, they're gonna be bringing in, I repeat guys, Marvel vs. Capcom. So they're gonna be having something shiny and also something awesome to fight towards, guys, and benefit towards. Without any concentration to really build in and also hook on. You know, guys, I played Marvel vs. Capcom in the past. It's a lot of fun, it's a lot of great stuff to prepare for. Like MS, make a lot of shout out to you, dearest. How are you? How are you? But yeah, guys, Marvel vs. Capcom is exactly one of them right now. I haven't played the damn thing in a while. In exactly a long time. I used to play Marvel vs. Capcom 3. To be honest with you guys, yes. A lot of those fighting games, guys. You talk about Street Fighter. You talk about playing any fighting game. If you're playing in an arcade machine, if you're playing any other arcade on a gaming console. Talk about any fighting game you remember playing when you were a kid. And honestly, guys, 9 times out of 10, you talk about a game that people remember playing when they were growing up. And that's what, guys, Marvel vs. Capcom is going to be coming out, guys, and arriving on, like I said, guys, coming out of Nintendo. And it will be arriving on the Nintendo Switch, I think, pretty soon. So that's something to think about, too. I know a lot of you guys remember playing Marvel vs. Capcom all these days and current days to settle and benefit and return. But I think a lot of us know exactly what it really means. But I obviously do think, guys, a lot of the games that people remember playing, they remember a lot of that dearly. That's a childhood favorite, and yes, guys, adult favorite. As long as we know what it really is, according to that, so it really depends. It's something to think about, not a lot of bragging rights. Fighting for bragging rights. Whoever Marvel hero you're facing, even if you're playing Cyclops, Wolverine, Iron Man, War Machine, and so much more with Marvel or any DC hero, for example. SSTV, guys. Roma, make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? How are you? Zon in the chat says, I remember playing Nintendo games back in the 1980s. Oh, do you know? Oh, wow. So I'm guessing you put it, do you recall having Marvel and DC, Marvel comics and DC comics come into life? I think a lot of us have seen plenty of that in theory. Plenty of that in thoughts. Yes and no. But like I said, guys, I remember playing a game like that over the years when it came out for the PS2 eventually. Hold on, what's her current name, Silver Pretty? See if I can find you on the YouTube on my phone. Oh, you never got into comics, right? I never got into a lot of it, to be honest. But yeah, type in your Facebook name in the chat, Silver Pretty, if that's okay, so I can find you. So that's exactly what Nintendo brought to the system. Oh guys, as far as other stuff goes, especially with gaming news, I know a lot of you guys are not into what people are doing inside of Black Desert. So basically, what's going on with Black Desert? I think during these days or any combination, you guys can unlock the 8 new stories, and according to the game, oh, kindly click it. Sorry. As long as there's not a word to really describe and describe. Give me 1 second. I'll see if I can find you. As long as people are not dead meat, that's okay. As long, but everything else, guys, is more soothing and more smooth. Take out this edition, guys. Dang it. Hold on, let me try to look up Silver. Awesome game. Hold on, what's okay? Is that the? So your YouTube name's Silver Pretty? Is it the same name on your Facebook? Or is it exactly the same one?
Silver added you.
I'm not sure if it is or not. Hold on, on the founder team. Is that you, Silver Pretty?
Smiling eyes. It's a Chinese word.
I can't click your link, Nozaki. No worries, no worries. Everybody's going through Old Testament.
I got you.
Oh, you finally got me. There you go. As long as we're not playing peekaboo. Not a lot of people can question it. As long as it's more to identify. I actually clicked it on my phone's on. I just had to think about and see what one of the comments were. I just had to think about it for a second and see what that was. But yeah, no worries, but I found it. I do want to jump into top stories real quick, since I haven't read any gaming news that month. Ever since like I said, guys, ever since everything else was not more the merrier, or more to understand it more, or conflict. Oh, thank you, Silver. I think you're probably gonna do us. I think you're gonna do me a favor. I mean, hopefully you do. But everybody deserves to have their own translation. But as far as anything else goes, I did take out the game review. I do want to. I mean, let me lay it out for you. So, guys, let me lay it out for you. I did take out a little bit of a game review about the new DLC for Elden Ring. And I do not think there's anything missing right now. I mean the new DLC, guys. I know a lot of you guys have started playing it. I mean, for Elden Ring, Elden Ring is a blast. The game itself is amazing. It's a former Game of the Year winner and nomination winner. But the DLC review, guys, it's called Elden Ring Shadow. It's called Elden Ring, guys, Shadow of the L3. L3, guys, for example. I only played the regular Elden Ring game. I haven't played Elden Ring in years. Pretty much in months. I want to really impact and also have a strong society on it. But like I said, guys, Elden Ring was one of the biggest games. That was pretty much phenomenally almost a powerhouse compared to God of War Ragnarok. Both of these games were pretty much strong for me. I mean, you talk about top active rock on the top 10, and talk about something in general for that too, because I remember playing Elden Ring. I mean, I think I had that game, for example, and I also played a set out of God of War Ragnarok too. I mean, like I said, I have, to be honest. I mean, both were really good games. I enjoyed a lot of it. I enjoyed getting killed a lot during Elden Ring. And people thought it was funny. I'll take much more that in mind. I'll take anything else without being questionable all the time. But well, with everything else that was sticking around back then, those games are still a lot of fun to this day, and doing something that people haven't done before. You know, haven't really examined or crossed their minds as much. I have something much more classified too, because, okay, so guys, if we look at the games in general, you know, guys, if we have something to think about, because, I mean, if we look at the games in general, you talk about God of War Ragnarok, you talk about Elden Ring, you talk about It Takes Two. Those games were pretty much the biggest favorites under PS5, Xbox Series, and possibly on Steam, either way. But yeah, I've owned every single amazing game beyond that, over the years and also over the months. And like I said, I pretty much had a strong exception for it.
Last games I played was like FF7 on PlayStation.
But 9 times out of 10, guys, those games were really exciting to play. I haven't heard much about, I mean, and if there's any games you guys want to pre-order under GameStop, Walmart, possibly Amazon, you guys can pre-order the new Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's coming September of this year. By then, I've heard some good things about Assassin's Creed Shadows. That game is still coming out, guys. That game is still arriving on September, within the next couple months from now. There's also other games that you guys may or may not be familiar with, and I may want to take some credit out of it. And that other game, guys, is the new Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I've heard it's going to be coming out on November 17th this year for Xbox, guys, and the PS5, for example. So, I don't know. I mean, GameStop was the only gaming website that did exactly hint it. And not to have no problems to issue it. I'm pretty sure you've heard the same thing, Zon. I mean, Zon Isabella. I'm not so. The last games I played was like Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation. Now, Final Fantasy VII, you guys remember, I beat most of that game after 69 episodes with, that's right guys, you heard me right, with Final Fantasy VIII Remaster. So that game was a lot of fun too, with our strongest power. More the merrier, have a rookie, have an expert to pretty much do to the fact on it. And that was a lot of fun, a lot of grinding. Much more dog-long than you'd think it is, trust me. But I haven't heard much about Final Fantasy VII. What they're going to be doing nowadays. I mean, there is a hint. From what I've heard, guys, there's a big maybe, or yes or no answer. That we could maybe receive, guys, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 down the road. I'm hoping we can still get The Last of Us Part 3 this year. I mean, if I had to guess, it's not coming out this year. I mean, according to the experts, between one of my sources, if they want to have something to trace, have something to belong to it, and get the hook in it so deep, like I said, guys, Neil Druckmann is the only one that can make something exciting happen. And I have a lot of side will taste it to make something happen, make it worthwhile, and have no assumption on it. Because Neil Druckmann did an awesome job with Naughty Dog helping him, guys, with The Last of Us. I mean, not exactly. I mean, The Last of Us as a franchise. I mean, that shit was really awesome to play. Both parts of The Last of Us, guys, they were a lot of fun. I don't know when we're expecting the third consecutive part, guys, of The Last of Us. I've heard it's not going to be until after this year. If I had to guess, guys, after this year, there's a possibility of that happening from there. I don't understand. I understand why not. I mean, pretty much with anything to, you know, guys, march forward and pretty much go backward into that promotion or that predicament. So, as long as there's no violence in hand. And then you guys remember how I told you guys what the plan is for Kingdom Hearts 4? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start conflicting with that real quick. If you guys remember what I said, I was in a Kingdom Hearts live stream. I think the last number of weeks. How many weeks ago for this month? Here in the month of June, guys, and I was in this brother's live stream, and pretty much this gentleman's live stream, and he was playing Kingdom Hearts, and him and I had some strong comments, and he also had some strong words when it was voicing the mic while playing Kingdom Hearts. You know, guys were sort of down on the goofy, to be honest, and Don, I'm pretty sure I think you know something. The same with our Love Silver Pretty. I mean, Love Lumps is pretty much exactly what it means. But, you guys remember what? I mean, ever since IZ Live was going on during 3 days after the last couple weeks, people said that the game itself, like I said, guys, with Kingdom Hearts 4, guys, and also, guys, due to the fact with a GTA 6 trailer, I mean, we were not going to have something to brag about that, for instance. I mean, that's pretty much not going to be the answer for that yet. So I know we were not going to be expecting that this year. I mean, IZ Live, no. But I think with an honest opinion, without any devastation on it, I mean, to be honest with you guys, with our strongest power, I mean, we were not going to be expecting the game until, I mean, this would go either way. If Square Enix can get themselves under control, guys, if Square Enix can correct themselves and do what they're supposed to do, and do whatever they got to do in return, there will not be any self-doubters, have people sit down and do nothing, not to have a lot of covers or balance into it, but doing something that fans really want to hear back from. You guys remember, I did watch a little bit of videos from IZ Live for PlayStation, a little bit of Xbox, and towards possibly on Steam under a personal computer, guys. And doing anything else that's more established, and every single game that people have really announced to, and also balanced to, going forward and backward, guys. I honestly do think that you guys understand what the next upcoming gaming conference is, and the upcoming conference, guys, is Gamescom. Now, I don't know, I don't have a lot of the answers to describe to this, but I do want to get to Kingdom Hearts 4 real quick. If Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to get something really exciting to begin with, from what I'm hearing, and the one that I spoke to when he was playing Kingdom Hearts, I think during the last couple of weeks or so, he did say that, I told him he was not exactly wrong. I told him, I said, if we do expect something from Square Enix, and what to say it is for the last and final arcs, guys, for the Kingdom Hearts 4 project, with Tetsuya Nomura and the other creators from Square Enix, pretty much to punch in and get something corrected here today. I told you guys, I did say the following, that if Square Enix can get their butts back to work, I still think we should still get a Kingdom Hearts. But so, I mean, from what I've heard, guys, I mean, pretty much in my perspective, with all due respect, with our strongest power, towards what it really is and how much it can really bond and contain, I do think, guys, we should still get another Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer this year. From what I've heard, guys, it could be way before the end of this year. And if that's still the case, Gamescom could have something with GTA 6 for the PS5 soon. But guys, that game is going to be coming out the fall of next year. So I think that's probably going to be, that game is probably still going to win. That game is still going to win Game of the Year by far. And that's pretty much always the not the bossy answer, but the correct answer otherwise, for the game itself to acknowledge. And no one else should ever be fed up with it and acknowledging it afterwards. So, so if I still think we'll be expecting another trailer, and if Kingdom Hearts 4 does what it's supposed to do from Square Enix, we'll probably get Kingdom Hearts 4, guys, by mid next year. If not, if they're not having the directions that they're following, then Kingdom Hearts 4 probably would pretty much be a damn handful. But I told this creator, and I'll tell you guys the same thing I mentioned earlier, that whatever Kingdom Hearts 4 does, GTA 6 still got it. GTA 6 is still going to win the upcoming Game of the Year awards next year. So if we still get a trailer this year, I was thinking probably Gamescom, not so about Kingdom Hearts 4. When Square Enix stands against themselves under control. Give everything else a chance. Before anything else starts going into anybody else's favor. Okay, so I'm that's pretty much what I think they're gonna be. That's something what I think they should do. You guys can let me know if our song is power in the chat, or what you guys think about it in return. So that's pretty much my perspective and my opinion. I still think Square Enix can still get their butts together and get some straightened out. Like I said, guys, if Kingdom Hearts 4 gets another trailer before the end of this year, I'm thinking probably Gamescom, or maybe this year's Game Awards. Before we bring to December again, before we get to the stupid snow and whatnot, if we get something out of it, it'll be sooner rather than later, in perspective. But Gamescom, guys, Gamescom will be arriving on August 21st to launchable platforms, and also social media. For example, guys, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, IGN, anything you guys can really want Gamescom. It's called Gamescom.com, guys. And you guys can find out what we're looking at. But, alright guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Now, Spider-Man 2, guys, Spider-Man 2 will be back next Saturday and Sunday morning, since after what happened with AdSense to the last couple days, it's gonna be after the end of this month of June. So I am trying to see if my sister Life Reality United States is gonna help me. Well, I was trying to say, guys, Sister Eden can help me. Mila, you can also help me. I mean, I want a lot of you guys to help me with my watch hours. I'm at 3,600 right now, but I should not be at the lowest peak, or pretty much the lowest point as of right now. So if you guys can continue to watch my playlist, that would be great. It creates my followers, my thumbs up, and a lot of fun stuff to do to really do it. You guys would be always the biggest part of it, and always any huge part of it, of any kind. Anything we can probably do, we can always do just that. Trust me. If we can do just that, we'll be fine. But I know you guys can really help me always in a heartbeat. That's why our Strongest Power has been, we're having a lot of fun, popularity, a lot of exciting stuff, brilliant stuff, entertaining, guys, of our Strongest Power, of our community. I may be dropping here and there, guys, of my followers, thumbs up, or watch hours. It's never the end of our channels. It's never been anything else before this. So yeah, guys, here's the deal. Spider-Man 2 will be back next Saturday and Sunday mornings to qualify. So that way we can get back to the station for it and go from there.
Wow, you're such a 205K Jack.
I mean, if I get to 1 million followers, it's gonna be a while before it's gonna be very tough for me to get to that point.
So high.
And see what it can really establish. Smoky Zens, Kooky, make a love shout out, dearest. How are you? And as long as we can always trust our instincts, and trust our perspective too, we'll have no problems, pretty much no other ways necessary. We just gotta do what's really fitting for us. And do what's more wants to complete. But yeah, guys, here's the deal. Next Saturday and Sunday mornings, guys, we'll get back to Spider-Man 2. And then, tomorrow's my 31st birthday, so if I had to guess what's gonna be the plan, guys, I mean, a lot of loves for our Strongest Power. My guess would be maybe another episode of this game tomorrow in the morning. As long as I'm not exactly tired or lousy. It all depends. But if not, guys, I'll be back Tuesday mornings for 95 plus for 95 minutes plus, guys, for Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Aids this week. And for Tuesday mornings with that resolution. And also much more preparing, guys, and what's out for, more the merrier, by the time we get to it. Don't to have anything else closer and closer than pretty much having a different team and a balance otherwise for it. So, I'll keep you guys info and posted, and go and see what we can really go and also take in. And then we'll have Assassin's Creed Mirage, guys, back on the map. It's coming Thursday mornings as well, the following. If you guys want to catch more of the Legend of Dragoon, every 3 to 4 days a week, guys, with our Strongest Power. I have a lot of thumbs up, guys, views, followers. I always want to help with that, no matter what. I always want to have something to create and also balance, and find it otherwise for it. If we can do that, we'll be fine, and also thoughtful. We made it this far, guys. I'll be 31 tomorrow, so it's gonna be shocking and it'll be surprising how much it really aids and make a difference. So if you guys can watch my playlists, increase my followers, thumbs up, and views, that would be great. But watch hours is going to be very important. I was talking with a lot of Gangsman guys. That's what I said. Watch hours and followers is going to be very important right now. Even though the AdSense is pretty much tricky, a lot of people have had it doing monetization on their YouTube channels after a while. Well, we'll see what we can follow up this week, guys. Tomorrow is my 31st birthday in the morning. We're going to be having plenty of fun by then. If you guys want to catch more of this game, every 3 to 4 days a week to bundle, all you guys need to do is lock it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. But locking and sharing the stream, guys. Lock and share the stream. Always lock it and support it, guys. Entertain it, follow it, and give it the popularity. Any game I bring in towards, guys, on the schedule. You guys bring it, value it, and have a lot of power to any games that you pretty much are seeing. And if there's anything new you want to see on the gaming schedule, you guys do what you gotta do. We want Strongest Power. It's more in the hand, and also stand and deliver, as much as anything else goes the right way. All you guys need to do, guys, is you guys can establish it. Hit that like button, support button, and comment. Let's follow and share, guys, as much as you can. With our Strongest Power, the more we want it and we ever need it, into one platform, like more, for example, guys, multiple platforms together. I mean, huddle itself up and put itself together otherwise. That's all we've really got to do, guys, and bring it, and I'm gonna bring everything we've got and take anything under control to anything, as long as we have our minds to it. And having our minds precisely to what it means to. But no worries, guys, to really fit in. As long as anything else goes. Well, remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. I want to see awesome and creative, guys, with our Strongest Power. A lot of entertainment, popularity, energy, on the fun stuff to group in, to get tucked in by staying warm and cozy. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. And anytime we manage, guys, to find people, guide people, find people, socialize with people, guys, with our social media services and social podcast services. All we need to do, guys, is follow and share it through Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet it, sponsor it, and find it. As long as people are not that hard to find. We always want to have something bigger, better, and much more better, guys, with our strongest power, the way we ever need it, guys, with a lot of views, thumbs up, followers, and a lot of suitable stuff in hand. And see how much we can really gather, and have a lot of energy, and have a lot of inspiration. But as long as there's a lot to understand, guys, it's no worries. As long as there's something we can really take care of. Karen Young, make love shout out, La Loves, how are you? Make love shout out to you, dearest, and also riding along and standing by for our strongest power. Very awesome and cozy to have. But alright, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. And all we need to do, guys, all we gotta do is one thing. Is we watch videos in full, like it, guys, support it, tweet it, and follow it. Have our podcast services and our social media services all around our strongest power. Like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, guys. And so much extra. So remember, guys, tomorrow's my 31st birthday tomorrow. And so here's the deal. So tomorrow, since tomorrow's Monday, in the morning tomorrow, I may or may not have a stream. Depending if I want to get an episode, another episode of The Legend of Dragoon every 3 to 4 days a week. But if it sadly doesn't happen, guys, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, to my 31st birthday, or my birthday edition, I probably won't be back. Maybe. If not, I'll be back on Tuesday mornings for, crap, I can't find one word after another. Guys? Having, to go through... Oh yeah, guys, having an episode of Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age on Tuesday mornings every week for 95+. And then we're gonna get back to Assassin's Creed Mirage this coming Thursday mornings. Same time, same channel, guys. Like everything else is much more to plan. And keeping everything else on track, guys. And everything else poison and also reaching towards what we can really gather, guys, and have better sight and side rotation. Thank you, Kookie. Thank you for watching me 31 by tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to a couple of you guys on the Facebook on see what we can do about followers, thumbs up, and views. But watch out, I repeat, guys, watch hours, it's gonna be very, very important. Towards our strongest power, as much as anything else goes on. So thank you guys for joining me today, guys. Like I said, I'll be back either tomorrow for the birthday edition, if I'm able to hook on it to get the Legend of Dragoon going. If not, I'll have 95+ on after tomorrow for for the other one. That's what, guys. So pretty much for the other one instead of the other stuff in between. Well, like I said, guys, we'll keep everything else in position and keep it under control. But alright, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. That's all we really have to do. Keep everything else beginning, and also much more stronger than our power is, and our popularity, our entertainment, and everything else, guys, up to date as well. We'll keep it much more locked in, guys, and pretty much preparing, and keep it in front. As long as you guys can watch my playlist, I'm gonna put this new episode, guys, on playlist right now. So what I want you guys to do is watch my playlist, increase the followers, thumbs up, and the views, and my popularity as much as you can. The way our strongest power really is. So you guys have a good rest of your Sunday morning. If you guys are going to church, going to work, or doing something more fitting. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And until then, I will see you guys in